Alrighty, here we go. The doors are getting closed. Everybody is buckled up and ready to go, hopefully. Welcome aboard. Blue Hawaiian Helicopters. My name is Gernot, and I'll be flying out to Molokai together this afternoon. Before we take off real quick, you guys got a safety briefing inside, is that correct? You saw a video? Yes, you did. You know, your cell phones have to be on airplane mode. If you have a Samsung Note 7, then you cannot bring that one all together. One microphone up front, two in the back. Any questions before we take off? No questions. Alright, let's do it. You guys just kick back, relax, enjoy the takeoff. I'll be talking with the air traffic control for the first 5 minutes of the flight. I'm going to turn the microphones off, but as soon as we get out of the airspace, I'll be back with you. Alrighty, here we go. So how's everybody doing after the takeoff?
Good.
Good. Just to let you know, we do have a couple of souvenir bags right up front here. There's a few more in the back. You please don't hesitate to use them if you have to. Same thing with the microphones from this point on. Please use them if you have any questions, you want to say something, talk to each other. Whatever it is, just push the button, talk right in there. We came off the Kahului heliport over towards the West Maui Mountains. First on this flight, we're going to go into one of these valleys over here. The West Maui is so famous for some of the wettest spots on the entire planet here in the West Maui Mountains. Over 500 inches of rain a year, inaccessible to its most part. Not quite, there's a trail that goes up on the right side of the valley, about 2,500 feet or so. Mainly clouds, not so today. Where are you guys from?
Washington. Washington.
I see. I hope you're having a good time here in Maui. Where are you staying? Where's your hotel?
Up in Kahana.
In Kahana, I see. And how about helicopter flying? Have you guys done that before, or is this your first time?
It's our first time.
First time, I see. Good.
It's the kids' first time. It's Bonnie and I have done a couple of them.
I see. Are you guys from Washington, D.C. or Washington State?
Washington State.
I see.
Eastern Washington.
Uh-huh. Well, then you guys know all about greenery.
Isn't it awesome?
It is awesome.
I think so too. You guys picked the perfect day.
Cool.
Look out here on the left-hand side, Ryan. See that waterfall just shooting out of the wall there?
Whoa!
Might want to move your microphone just a little further away from your lips there, Ryan, so we can save our eardrums another day. Nice swing around to the right. See all these light green trees down on the bottom of the valley. The Hawaiian state tree that is called kukui, or candle nut. Candle nut because the old Hawaiians used the oil from these nuts for their tiki torches. Nowadays they make necklaces and bracelets out of the nuts, body lotion out of the oil.
I said it's awesome. Awesome. Whoa!
See the got a platform up on top of the hill. But that's where that trail ends. And people would walk up there about 1.5 hours or so. It's a beauty on a day like today, just beautiful views. Trail can get a little slippery sometimes, but it starts at the Mendez Ranch, the Boy Scouts camp. We're going to be descending on down towards the shoreline. You'll see these couple of clouds they are around will go away completely. Shoreline in general much, much drier than the back of these valleys.
Let's go do that hike, guys.
You say what? Oh.
Let's go do that hike.
Yeah, let's go do it.
Yeah.
The rain is gone. I can see all obstacles. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind.
I don't know if you guys got an opportunity to explore this island of Maui a little on the ground, but there's a road that goes all the way around the West Maui Mountains. Beautiful scenic drive, 3 hours. People mostly come out towards the northwestern corner to see the blowhole, walk along the cliffs, or visit the fishing village of Kahakaloa down on the right-hand side. Some from Kahana, this is just about a 20 minutes drive around the corner.
This is awesome.
Here is that rainbow. Gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. Look all around, there's nothing but blue sky.
I see the red soil coming up here everywhere. This is just the color comes from a high iron content in the ground. Not just in this area, but all over the island you would see this. See the road winding along the shoreline out here. Straight ahead of us is a parking lot. Oh, the blowhole is going off right now. Oh, that's the parking lot for that blowhole. A hole in the old lava flows. The water comes in with the waves, gets squeezed through the hole, and then shoots 40, 50 feet up in the air sometimes.
See all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark.
We live in the drier part of Washington, so it's not as green here.
Oh, it's not as green as here? I see. How long is your break from school now?
3 weeks.
Really?
Couple
Yeah.
weeks. Yeah.
Till the early or late August.
Oh, late August. Okay, oh, that makes more sense. Good. That's what you need, a long break.
I go back to college.
You have to move the microphone all the way up to your lips.
Oh, I
Here
go
we go.
back to college in September.
Oh, in September. Where do you go to college?
Columbia Basin.
Oh, I see. Cool. Let me show you a cliff out here. There's a cool cliff on the left-hand side. I do a 360 turn so you guys all can see it. Color of the cliff and the color of the water. Gotta check it out.
My life goes on in endless song above earth's lamentation.
Awesome.
Alright, swing around to the left. There's a pool on the bottom of the cliff, so people walk out on the trails. There's a couple of people walking right now. And they climb down a 200-foot rope and jump into the pool on the bottom of the cliff. Called chutes and ladders. Just because people do that, of course, doesn't mean it's a smart thing to do.
I hear the truth it liveth, and though the darkness round me close,
Alright, let's head on over towards the island of Molokai now, the second largest of the 4 islands of Maui County. About 7,000 people live over there. Very traditional place it is. People are mainly farmers and fishermen, cattle ranchers and hunters, as they hunt goats and pigs and deer. Molokai also referred to as the most Hawaiian of all the islands, the largest population of Hawaiians with at least 50% of Hawaiian blood supposed to live right over there. Also the birthplace of hula. World famous Hawaiian dance started on Molokai too.
Whoa, awesome.
People, are you listening? What we're about to say. You're on a mission, trying to find a way. If you
Ryan, I love to hear you, but don't push the button if you're not talking, okay?
spread a little aloha around the world, and I know we can work it out and make this world a better place for you and for me. A-L-O-H-A, a little aloha in our day. Spread a little aloha around the world. A-L-O-H-A, a little aloha in our day. Spread a little aloha around the world.
The rock formation you see off our nose out here, people call the turtle rock. Some people think it looks like a turtle from the air. Waters around the rock are hammerhead breeding areas. So there's tons of sharks around here. Every so often the scuba diving trips would come all the way out here from Lahaina, I think 3 times a week, and then scuba dive with the sharks.
Life could be with a little aloha.
Well, we're going to go on shore right past the Turtle Rock here up into the Halava Valley. Is a beautiful set of waterfalls I want to show you. After that, we head on out towards the North Shore. I'll show you the tallest sea cliffs in the world. Come on over the south side and then back to Maui for some nice beaches and some more valleys in the West Maui Mountains. Then we head on out towards our landing spot at the Ulupalakua Ranch. I'll enjoy the views there for a little bit, and then we head on back home to the airport.
Okay.
Good. Let's do it.
A-L-O-H-A, a little aloha in our day. Spread a little aloha around the world. Well, aloha means hello, and aloha means goodbye, and aloha means I love you, and I wanna take it higher. I wanna get high with a little aloha. I can touch the sky with a little aloha. Aloha.
You see also the color of the water around this rock formation out here. As the waves roll over the rock and then the water gets mixed up with a lot of air and the sun shines right on it, creates this beautiful turquoise color.
That is so funny.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's a rock shaped like a turtle.
I know, that is funny. You're right.
Around the world. A-L-O-H-A.
All right, let's head on up there. This is the Murphy's Ranch out here, privately owned cattle ranch on the northeastern corner of the island.
Whoa.
pono ka vai kaulana ka ko aloha ka kumenui he makana na ka puwai ko aloha ka kumenui he makana.
You look down in the valley on the right hand side, you see a community down there. It's the oldest one in Hawaii, called Halaba, 1,500 years old. So that's where all the population of the Hawaiian Islands started, right here. There used to be 5,000 people here in this valley about 700 years ago. Nowadays there's 12 left. Go ahead.
That's where Moana lives, guys.
Yep, exactly right. She lives right down there.
Look at all those waterfalls!
I know, huh?
Ke kaui mai nehi liri no I ka o no vehi ke kuahi ko aloha ka mehanui he makana na ka puwai ko aloha ka mehanui he makana na ka puwai.
Look at all those leaves!
Yeah, I know, huh? They're all over the place and all different shades of green out here.
It is so crazy! This place is filled with leaves!
See a couple of trees below us. They look like broccoli out here too. The wild mango tree, that is. Well, there's some people about to jump into the pool down there, see?
Those trees are called broccoli trees!
Alrighty, well, let's head on up towards the north shore of Molokai, so I can show you the tallest sea cliffs on the planet, created by an earthquake about 200,000 years ago. At the bottom of the cliffs, you're going to see all these flat areas there. So this is all from landslides. Well, just do a big old turn out there so everybody should get a great view. Then we head on over to the other side. Check this out.
Whoa, that's so far down! I would hate if I accidentally jump. If somebody pushed me off there, I would break mostly of my bones.
You have a wild mind. You have to remember or imagine what needs to happen for you to be accidentally pushed off this cliff here. This is almost impossible. The big flat area all the way out in the distance, you see, is called Kalaupapa Peninsula, the leprosy colony in the 1800s.
It's so cool out here.
I know, huh? This is
Yeah,
such
it
a
is
huge
so
cliff.
cool.
You can also see all these horizontal lines in the cliffs over here. So every line represents a different eruption. The Hawaiian Islands altogether created by shield volcanoes. So they're very different than the ones you guys have in Washington and Oregon and all. So these are not explosive volcanoes. This whole system works a little different. In general, is associated with a series of earthquakes. The crust opens up and lava comes out very, very slowly. And one layer after another, one shield on top of the other. That's how it looks like when the big chunks break off. So how's everybody doing? You guys still in good spirits?
Yeah.
Yep, still good.
Awesome.
Good. I thought so. Good. Perfect. I'm glad you're having a good time. Hopping over the cliffs and go over towards the other side of this island.
Okay, sounds for Gabby.
I put some relaxing music on, Hawaiian time. As we come down here to the south side of Molokai, you can already see a beautiful reef that's about 23 miles long. All the different colors in the water come from different bottoms in the ocean. And then you see these rock walls built out into the ocean too, a little further down on the right hand side. These are Hawaiian fish ponds, built about 700 years ago. The Hawaiian fishermen figured out they built these walls. The water comes in with the tides, washes the fish across, water moves back out with the tides, fish get stuck inside. 58 Royal Hawaiian fish ponds on the south side of Molokai. Not in use anymore.
What a wonderful world. Well, I see skies of blue and I see clouds of white and the brightness of day. I like the dark and I think to myself,
Awesome.
the colors of the
And this is the population of Molokai right here.
sky are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends.
From our present position, you can see the 4 islands of Maui County now, as we have, of course, Molokai on the right-hand side behind us. Straight ahead of us, the island of Lanai, the Pineapple Island, once largest pineapple plantation on the entire planet. Not anymore, it's all shut down over there too. About 2,000 people live on that one. A ferry boat goes back and forth from Lahaina, so people go there to scuba dive and snorkel, play golf. Then you have an island out in the distance, about 11 o'clock, called Kaho'olawe. That one used as a bomb the late 40s up to the early 90s by U.S. military. And of course Maui on the left-hand side. So the 4 islands used to be one big island called Maui Nui. But then after the last ice age, as the ice caps melted, the level of the ocean rose, flooded the valleys in between the mountaintops. So the waters in between, not very deep, just about 150 to 300 feet, compared to the waters outside around the 4 islands, about 5,000 feet deep.
We have 5 cats. Their names are Doodle, Fidget, and Baby Kitty.
What? Oh, you don't understand it? I don't feel too bad.
He is telling you about his 4 cats.
I see.
We had 5.
How old are you, Ryan?
I'm 6, and my sister's 9.
I see.
And Kaylee's a little bit bigger than me, and I'm a little bit...
Uh-huh. Do you play any sports, Ryan? Do you play baseball?
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do not.
Okay. Yeah, that's where you guys are. Kahana is over on the left-hand side. Kapalua a little further to the left. Straight ahead of us is Kaanapali.
We make on YouTube, and my dad looks scuba diving videos. Mike's dad,
Yeah, I didn't hear what you said.
we have a YouTube channel, and my dad does scuba diving videos. Mike's dad?
Yes, we do stuff like that.
That's good. You watch a lot of YouTube there, Ryan? Good. That's good stuff on YouTube.
Ryan, it's okay to put it a little closer. Just don't yell, okay?
Okay. And I want to tell you something else. Pretty soon, me and my dad are going to try not to laugh challenge, and then a couple of days after, we are going to another YouTube channel.
Hey, Ryan, are you watching outside or talking?
Talking?
Let's watch outside.
Okay.
Do you see our place out there, Ryan? The blue roofs? Straight out there?
It's almost like flying to a different planet when you come from Molokai to Maui. Over here, hotels and bars and restaurants and shopping and all different kinds of activities going on. Nothing wrong with that, of course, just very different. Even though still Maui is just about 150,000 people on 730 square miles, so tons of space available here too. Let's put some beach music on.
I wish you were here with me, walking on the beach in Hawaii.
What?
We're going to be flying over a parachuter.
Yeah, they're all over the place out here. Better get a little higher before we hit one of these things.
The funny part is you can see the tourists got the dry desert area of this place.
Yeah, that's the important part, right? Because otherwise they would sit in the rain all day long. That's the reason why they built the hotels out here, because it's nice and dry and calm. The winds in Hawaii come from the east, and the West Maui Mountains block the strong winds off, so it stays nice and calm. Because other parts of this island, so windy, that would be not a whole lot of fun.
What if this was waterproof and it turned into a summer wing?
Every day, don't you know I miss you much? And you know I need your touch. I'm on a rocky cliff. Oh, I wish you were here with me. get the real feeling. Yogi gonna let you know that I wish you were here with me. On the beach in Hawaii.
Now Lahaina town of now is the capital here in Hawaii until the 1850s. Nowadays whale watching capital, party town Lahaina, cruise ship destination.
There's canoers down there too.
Yeah, they're doing just the Kaanapali Canoe Club doing the practice runs. See how the vegetation changes now as we fly towards the mountain. And then we just head on up into a couple of valleys of the West Maui Mountains too.
I see a cloud and it looks like a dragon that doesn't have any wings.
There's no place I'd rather be. Lingering in the ocean blue. I'd surf till the sun sets beyond the horizon. Flying by on the Hawaiian roller.
There's the Kaanapali zip line below us. Is another thing people like to do around here, zip lining. There's a bunch of fearless zippers right below.
La 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 la. Hit hit my tattoo head. There's no place I'd rather be. On golden sand is where I live. I slip till the sun sets beyond the horizon. It's time to try the Hawaiian roller coaster ride.
Pretty soon my mom's cousin is coming here and we're going to go to a water park with whole hotel.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it is going to be awesome.
I know you like that word, huh? Me too.
I see awesome a lot.
All these fields along the shoreline on the right hand side used to be sugarcane fields. They're all shut down out here too, obviously, since about 15 years or so. Lots of building going on out here these days. Homes with fairly expensive, between $15 and $25 million. All right, let's head on into the valley. Check it out, how the vegetation changes. The red soil is back here.
Devotion. be afraid to be weak. Don't be too proud to be strong. Just look into your heart, my friend. That will be the return to yourself. The return to innocence.
Look at the clouds, Ryan. We're right under them.
That's not the beginning of the end. That's a return to yourself. The return to innocence.
You see now Molokai Island out there, tiny little rock there, Molokai, the snorkeling place, yeah, right there. Left hand side of the windmills out here. By the year of 2025, so just around the corner, the island of Maui will be running on renewable energy only. For the year of 2045, the entire state of Hawaii will do so. There's some exciting stuff going on around here, it seems. Alright, let's cross on over towards Wailea and up towards our landing spot. See now the little boat harbor here on the left hand side, so that's where the snorkeling trips go out to Molokai every morning about 6:30 to 7. The Kihei over here on the left hand side, Wailea and then Makena. Haleakala Mountain up there too, can see the top of the mountain sticking out of the clouds right now. 10,000 feet tall, Haleakala. There's a road that goes up there, the Haleakala Highway, from sea level to 10,000 feet in 36 miles. People drive up to watch the sunrise, people drive up to ride bikes, spectacular. Or just to check it all out. It takes about 1.5 hours from the heliport to get up there. Well, it seems like a beautiful beach day all around the island today. Down here, so nice and calm today too. Kihei Wailea Beach is straight ahead of us.
Can you see any sunken ships in that water, Ryan?
There's actually a bunch of airplanes laying around in these waters out here from the second or after the Second World War. Actually, there was a military base out on the left-hand side in the Central Valley. You put in a military base, and they have a couple of these dive spots out here where people go to these sunken airplanes.
Yeah, I have dove a few wrecks.
Oh, you have?
Landing craft wrecks out here.
Uh-huh.
Awesome video of mantas around them.
Wow. This is called upcountry Maui up here. Very desirable place to live. People live between 1,000 and 4,000 feet. Temperatures 55 to 75 degrees all year round. Peaceful, quiet place. Really beautiful.
Is that a private road or a public road down there?
Just below us is a private road.
We always joke it'd be so much faster if there was a road between up here and down there.
You
Yeah.
know that you don't have that much snow here, but at Old Town, we have so much snow.
There's a few of these roads that connect the left-hand side and the right-hand side, but all of them you need to have the key for the gate.
Yeah, it takes about 2 hours off your drive.
Yeah. A lot of people over here on vacation. Most of the times they have nothing but time, right? It really makes a huge difference for the people who live up here, right? Because otherwise there would be just so much traffic. See the people driving here now on the road? So these are the ones that come back from Hana. The people drive to Hana on the north side, and sometimes they keep on driving all the way around, which takes about 12 hours. So you can imagine these people driving down there pretty tired. They ain't on a dirt road too for a while. About 5 or 6 miles next to a 600-foot cliff without a guardrail.
We've been those people before.
Oh yeah?
That's why I dreamed of a road that went straight down.
I hear ya.
Ihola kaua, hali hali na leua.
We're right below the clouds again, Ryan. Look at that.
Hi, Terry.
Hi. There's a helicopter up there. Oh yeah, another helicopter that is close to us.
it out for a minute, I think.
Yeah. I'm gonna hang out here for a little bit, take a couple of pictures if you want to.
What? Look, another one's landing. Ah! Hi, Daddy. Why is it so shaky? Dad, why is it?
Like we talked a little earlier, Cecily, about the controls and all that in this aircraft. And when I said there's absolutely almost nothing you do, I just shift your weight a little bit and the whole thing already starts turning. See, if I turn, so this control right here just changes the blade angle up there, right? So it adds lift. And wherever I point this thing, that's where we're going to fly. So if I move this thing 2 inches to the right side, see what happens. Okay. So this is all just very, very, very small inputs. Then I have a lever here on my left-hand side, and that does the up and down. When I move that lever down, see, all of a sudden we start descending. And we move it back up, and we start climbing again. And then I have 2 pedals in my feet, and they direct the tail rotor. So see, if I push the left pedal, then see what the nose does. It goes to the left, see? On the right, it goes to the right. And whenever you change one input on the controls, then they have to adjust all the other ones too. And that's why you don't want to make big impacts either, because you're going to just constantly work it out like crazy. The smaller the impacts, the smoother the ride is going to be, and the less work you have to do. That's how it works. fly around in an area where you don't exactly know what's going on. And all you have to do is this, put in the nearest airport, just like this. Then all you have to do is just follow the pink line. See, the line is coming up right here. If I follow this pink line, at the end is going to be a green square, and that's where we land. That's how easy it is. So even this is really foolproof, this whole thing.
Society, you're a crazy breed.
It tells even here, if I keep on flying the speed I'm at, I'm going to be at the airport in 5 minutes.
When you want more than you have, you think you need. And when you think more than you want, your thoughts begin to bleed.
Put that squawk in here now, so I'm talking with the air traffic controller, and I have this squawking down on his radar screen. He sits in the tower. He sees me now flashing there, so the light is going. This number he put in there says next to Blue Hawaiian. 1 second. And they know exactly where I'm at, and that they can tell me everybody else who is in the area flying around right now too. So I don't have to look out constantly because the tower is there, and he gives me these radar services. He tells me where everybody is, and if I come close to another aircraft, then he would tell me, hey, turn 30 degrees to the right, and we're just going to turn to the right or to the left, or they say stay below 500 or above 1500. So this is how the system works. I wish you could listen in a little bit, but yeah, and it's really a very, very busy airspace around Maui. There's a lot of tour helicopters, lots of planes flying around. The thing is, you'll hardly ever see anybody out here because the airspace is so big. This is my terrain warning system. You see, this is my synthetic vision right here. So this paints a picture, a real-time picture of our outside, right? So you see the West Maui Mountains back there coming up there already. And then you look at this here. This is green and yellow and orange and red. So as long as I'm over black and green and yellow, I know that I'm above the highest obstacles. I'm not going to hit anything here. If I go to the orange and red, red is never good. Orange is not good either. So you look at these two together, and then you're never going to hit anything, even though if you have no visibility, let's say, theoretically anyways. This thing here tells me where the aircraft is. So there's another aircraft right behind us, about 900 feet above us, and there's one straight ahead of us that's about 600 feet below us. That's probably going to be landing out at the airport. So a cool feature this has. You get all the other aircraft in the area, not just here in the tower, but outside in the open airspaces too. And then this one has an X-red too, so it would tell me about the weather. There's no weather around here, but it would show me the rains. Because sometimes you fly into rain and the visibility goes down a little bit, and you don't exactly know how thick is that rain shower. And then you just look here, and then you know exactly what's going on. So this is all incredible. This whole thing is just digital displays here. It even tells you the wind that comes. Right now we have wind that comes from the left-hand side at 9 miles an hour. See? I mean, that's very important for flying, to know where's the wind coming from. Because when you go behind ridgelines, you have a really strong wind, and you go on the wrong side of the ridgeline, it gets really bumpy there, right? So it's very, very important to know where the wind is coming from. But before they figured this thing out, you had to look at the trees and at the grass and at the smokestacks and everything. But there's not a whole lot of smokestacks around here, and it's difficult to find out where the wind is coming from. So this is very helpful too. See, that plane is taking off out there, see? That's the guy right here. Now 400 feet above us. They put so much electronic stuff in here that you sometimes get caught up and you forget to fly.
From the mountain to the ocean, from the inland to the leeward side.
That's where the line ends, right here at the airport.
Beef stew on the stove, no mess happening with the ice. We eat and drink and we sing all day. Kanikapila in the old Hawaiian way on the island. We do it island style. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. Oh yeah, we do it island style. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. We go grandma's house on that weekend, clean your cars. If we don't go, grandma gotta work hard. You my grandma, she like that boy real sour. I love my grandma every minute, every hour. Oh yeah, we do it island style. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. On the island, we do it island style. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. Mama's in the kitchen cooking dinner real nice. Beef stew